Welcome everyone. I'm Jeffrey Goodman, Director of Marketing and Development for the YMCA of Northwest Louisiana, and we're here today for Shreveport-Bossier, my city, my community, my home. And our guest is Michael Coleman Hicks, and he will to date be our youngest guest we've ever had. So Michael, thanks for being here today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, you ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, Michael. So I grew up with both of your parents, Michael and Demessia, and went to school with them at Caddo Middle Magnet in Captain Shreve. And speaking with your mom to prepare for today's discussion, she told me you already know the answer to the question we all get asked at your age, which is, what do you want to be when you grow up? So tell me, what do you plan to do when you get older?
When I get older, I want to pursue a career in preaching and divinity.
Okay.
I want to go to 3 colleges. One, I want to go to Morehouse, which is my father's college.
In Atlanta?
In Atlanta, yeah. I then want to go to Howard University, study more about theology and divinity, and then go to Princeton to go to seminary, and I may get my doctorate and degree in divinity there.
And how did you decide? How did you know? Because how old are you now?
13.
And when and how did you first decide this is the course you want to take?
Well, my dad bought me a book about the chapel at Morehouse, and I also visited Morehouse when I was very young. But just seeing it was awesome. When I got older, I started to do a little more research in the actual school and campus. I do think I really want to go there because I saw them like, this is for me. Yeah, so
Just felt right.
it just felt right.
Okay. And you're a student at Youree Drive Middle School, and greatly involved at school and in the community as a whole. I want to hit some of your high points. You're co-president of Student Council, a member of Beta Club Honor Choir, and the Youree Golf Team represented, and the hat.
Yeah.
You're also a member of Boy Scouts of America,
Yes,
Troop 5300,
So,
where your current rank is Star. Additionally, you are part of the youth service organization Top Teens of America.
yes, sir.
So tell me about Top Teens of America. What type of service are you involved in as part of this organization?
Well, I'm just a member of Top Teens, but Top Teens is a group of young people where we come together and we help out with the community. Like, we sell world's finest chocolate. We do blanket and food giveaways. I think every year during Christmas time we go to the Harmony House and we put on a Christmas program for them and for the elderly. But it's really a youth organization where we help out around our community and try to make as much as an impact as we can.
Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
And you're also very involved with the Omega Psi Phi, is that right? Psi Phi Fraternity Youth Leadership Group,
Yes, sir.
Omega Lamplighters, where you serve as president of the Junior Lamplighters. So tell me, if you could, about Omega Lamplighters and some of the type of work that you do.
It's similar to Top Teens. It's a youth organization of young men where we come together. We have monthly meetings, and we have very formal meetings like shirt and tie meetings. So, but we do a lot of good and fun stuff. We go to the movies for like fundraisers. We participate in parades and do a lot of things around our community. We give away, I think one of the biggest things that we are known for is giving away scholarships. I think last year alone we gave over $40,000 in scholarships. But it is a youth organization of young men. We come together and we do great things around our community, but we have fun with it. So it's really enjoyable, and I like it.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
I think this is right. You officially preached your first sermon at Mount Canaan Baptist Church
I did.
on July 31st, 2022.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, if you wouldn't mind, some of what you spoke to the congregation about on that day.
My message was being about your Father's business. And what the central truth of that message, I believe, is that when God calls you to do something, it's something that should not be taken lightly. It's something that is very serious, and it's not to be played with, but it is to be respected. And we have to realize that when God calls us, we have to realize that this is what God has for us. And that message was, all in all, about doing whatever God tells you and being about His business. Sorry.
And how did you decide that as the subject of your sermon? How did you determine, all right, I have this opportunity, this is what I want my message to be today?
To be honest, I have read Luke chapter 2 before. I kind of remember those verses, and so I feel like, and also my mom suggested it to me, so I feel like when she told me that, I felt like that would be great to speak on, and it would not only apply to the congregation but also to me, because I've been preaching for about 8 years now. So I feel like that had an effect on me, my message. So I felt it was great, though.
Sounds like it. Wish I could have been there. That's amazing. So let's talk hypothetically for a second. You're at Morehouse, or you're at Howard, studying theology, and you start up a conversation with a group of students who have never heard of Shreveport-Bossier. They say, Michael Coleman, what's it like where you live? What do you tell them?
What is it like where I live? It is Shreveport-Bossier is a very effective community. There can be some stuff going on, but I do feel like it is a great community with great people, great organizations, great churches. So I feel like my community is very, 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 very good, very well, and very outstanding.
And as you look around the Shreveport-Bossier community, what are the things you see that make you proud to be from here?
I see my church, number one, because my grandfather pastored that church, and he was also a civil rights leader in Shreveport. And I look at all the other civil rights leaders that were in Shreveport, and that just makes me think, yeah, I'm happy from where I come from, because I'm in this community where I'm loved, I'm cared for, and it's very good to be here. So I feel like it's very, very good where I live, and looking back on everything that has happened in Shreveport, that just makes me feel like I'm glad I live here.
And what was your grandfather's name?
Harry Blake.
I didn't know that. That was whose dad? That was your dad? That was Michael's dad?
He
Adopted.
He grew up in Mount Canaan, so Pastor Blake kind of took him under his wing while we were there. While he was there. We're still members, but yes.
Okay.
So.
And do you think, is there a possibility that one day the pastor of Mount Canaan could be Michael Coleman Hicks?
It's a possibility. Mm-hmm.
Is it likely, like as you look ahead, is it likely that you would come back here to live?
I do aim to live in another city when I get old and pastor a church in a good city, great city. This is a great city, but I do believe that if God does say that I should come back and be pastor in Mount Canaan, then yeah, I can come back. But I do want to live somewhere else and pastor a big church. Yes, sir.
I look forward to that day. Those are all my questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add today? You can say anything you want. This is your forum, your time, and anything else you'd like to share today. I really appreciate you being here.
I don't think I have anything else. I don't think I have anything else. Thank you for having me.
Of course, keep doing what you're doing. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see the great future in front of you.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.